Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to be looking at what could be some clues for future content in Grand Theft Auto Online. We're also going to be debunking some very, very reputable looking rumors and fakes, and we're also going to be talking about, again, more clues as to what could be coming even beyond the Bikers update in Grand Theft Auto Online. So let's start with debunking the fake stuff first, because this has been floating around the community and a lot of you guys have been asking me for this. So this image right here was floating around the forums. Some of you guys on Twitter had even asked me about it. Now, I do not know where this originated. I tried to do some social engineering and find out where this came from. The only other reference I could see of this was on another YouTuber's thumbnail, Naught's channel. So I haven't asked him where he got it from, but this image has been floating around and a lot of people are saying, is this the new Bikers website? We've been talking about this. Is there going to be a site dedicated to bikes that will be able to be modified inside of the Bikers warehouse clubhouse or whatever it's going to be? And this image came up. Now, I'm going to be talking to you guys about why this is fake, because it is clearly 100% fake. So let's start from the top down. That makes the most sense. At the very top, you can see it says Benny's Original Motorworks. So either this person didn't recognize this, or they just forgot to remove that, but it's clearly just Benny's and someone has just reskinned it. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. If we look at the URL, it says clubhousemotorworks.com/stock, yet the title of the site looks to be Bikers Motorworks. So what's the site called? Is it called Bikers Motorworks or is it called Clubhouse Motorworks? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And then if we actually look at the images of the bikes themselves, there are some striking differences here that indicate that this is actually fake. So let's start with the images themselves. We'll go from left to right. The one on the left is the zombie. That's actually a mod of a current bike that I have in game right now. I'm not even joking. So what that mod is it's a version of the Harley Davidson Fat Boy, which what the zombie is actually based off of, but that's not Rockstar's creation of a bike. That's a mod that's in the game. Same with the bike in the second photo, the Western Demon. That is also a version of a Harley Davidson mod that can actually be found. And if I can find them, I'll be sure to link them in the description as well, just so you can check them out. And then on the right, we have the Wayfarer. And I'm not sure if that's a mod or not. It certainly looks like it, but that just isn't one I have experience with. So right off the bat, 2 out of 3 of those photos are fake because they are mods in the game and are obviously not real Rockstar images. Now let's also look at the writing. So the one on the left says zombie, the one in the middle says Western Demon, and the one on the right says Wayfarer. Now, if you guys are aware about how Rockstar do their bikes and vehicles on websites, they don't just put the name of the bike or the car, they also put the manufacturer as well. So to see zombie and Wayfarer, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Whereas in the middle, it also says the manufacturer of the bike, Western Demon. Now, probably the biggest indicator here that this is fake is the fact that they misspelled demon. So technically, that's how you spell demon, but the bike in game is spelled DAEMON. So that's a misspelling right there. That completely throws it out the water. I mean, this is one of the most obvious fakes ever, but so many of you guys were tweeting this at me and it was on many of the forum sites. So I wanted to kind of clear this up and kind of break it down for you as to why it is fake. Now, let's move on to something else that could actually show us future content for the Bikers update. We'll move on to a little bit of content past the Bikers update in a bit, but these images were actually found on the GTA forum site, a user MGGames100. Now, we have actually gone over these images. They can actually be found in the Sandy Shores Los Santos custom shop, but because they are now HD, we can kind of make out what they are a little bit easier. So naturally, let's work from left to right, and we'll start at the top. The first is a manual for the Hexer we already have in the game right now. Now, what's interesting about this is the background. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. The background of where that Hexer is sitting looks to be like a modified version of Red Dead Redemption, or it might even be Bone County from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which was kind of like the northeastern part of the map. So I don't know, that's pretty cool. It's definitely not Sandy Shores, but it looks to be either Red Dead Redemption or Bone County from San Andreas. So That one is really weird, that huge desert behind the demon and also the hexer. If we move on to another one, this of course is the demon right here. Now there really isn't anything that gives away. This is the demon we have in the game, so we're not going to spend too much time on this. But what is interesting is the clean demon that can be seen over here. This is the owner's manual that says it's from 2005 to 2012. And you can see this demon does not have the flames, and it also is without an engine cover as well. So again, those are some differences right there. Could that actually hint that Rockstar could be bringing a clean version of the demon into Grand Theft Auto Online as a part of this update? Who knows? Only time will tell. And the reason I say the content we're looking at right now could be brought into the game is because there's actual content from these kind of posters or magazines that did make their way into the game. And these files have been inside this Los Santos custom shop since day one. So if we go ahead and take a look at this image right here, we can see the kind of mechanics and bikers up at the top. What we want to look for is the guy on the right. He's actually holding a switchblade, and we know the switchblade didn't make its way into Grand Theft Auto Online until a DLC recently. So once again, that's been in the game since day one, but the switchblade was just added into the game. So again, that could possibly be hinting at future content. And obviously on this page as well, there's also that like motorcycle that has like the skull on the front towards the light. And that one is of course super weird. And interestingly enough, this biker's update is rumored to be coming around Halloween. And that looks like a pretty epic Halloween bike, if I do say so myself. So that could be pretty awesome right there. And the last thing that was noticed about this was the fact that the bagger originally was supposed to have a passenger seat backrest, or kind of like a backrest for the guy who's sitting in the back. So again, I don't really think that's too important. Maybe that's a modification that will be applied to the bagger. Who really knows? That of course is just our best guess right there. But thanks to MG Games 100, we were able to look at these files in a more HD manner rather than me just pointing my camera from the in-game GTA 5 phone at them in the Los Santos custom shop. So in no way is this me saying that I am confirming any of this is coming. This could be Rockstar just designing various pamphlets and magazines into the game, but it is kind of interesting, and it might be a hint right in front of our eyes that new content like this could be arriving into the game. So just keep those couple things in the back of your mind, that clean version of the demon, also the bagger that has some different customization options, and of course that crazy bike with the skull light on the front is also one to look for as well. And I'm sure only time will tell if we are going to be getting any of that content into the game. So now let's move on to some more information. This actually comes from FunMW2. So he has been kind of AFK for a while, but he actually came back with some pretty cool information today. So this is what he stated on the GTA forum site. He said, had some time left and used it to dig into the code. If you remember the list I have posted about the unannounced adversary modes, the last one, which is FMMC Adversary VV, is similar to Power Play, but vehicles related. You can find temporary power-ups that you can use to gain advantages over your opponents. The adversary mode ending in PP is Power Play, so he assumes that the one ending in VV is vehicles versus vehicles. And this is the list of power-ups for that adversary mode. It's Rockets, Speed Boost, Ghost, Beast, Force Accelerate, Flipped Controls, Zoned, Detonate, and Bomb. So FunMW2 goes on to explain that, however, they will not work like they do in Power Play. When you collect Beast, your vehicle won't transform into some kind of robot like Transformers. It will just spawn the Rhino and place you inside it, as that's the Beast for vehicles. I'm not sure about the last two, but you get the point from the names. Okay, so that is extremely cool. I don't know if this is an adversary mode that's going to be coming into the game with the Bikers update, or if it'll be coming sometime after the Bikers update. Now, what this immediately reminded me of is something that Rockstar stated on the Newswire. They said, keep an eye out for high-level, high-risk, vehicle-based business ventures to spring up across Los Santos and Blaine County. So that seems to be the DLC coming after the Bikers update. And since that is going to be about vehicles and vehicle-based ventures, wouldn't it make sense to include a vehicle-based adversary mode in that update as well? Once again, that's not me confirming anything. That's just my best guess from what Rockstar stated on the Newswire, and just applying common sense that something with vehicles would also be related to an update regarding vehicles. So I don't know about you guys, but that sounds awesome. Power Play is one of the most, in my opinion, underrated adversary modes in terms of the time Rockstar spent in creating it and adding all the cool noises and power-ups. And honestly, it reminds me of a fun version of like Mario Kart, where you pick up items on the ground and it can either transform your car into something that can, attack another player or defend yourself from another player's attack. So I think this could be a very interesting dynamic for game modes in Grand Theft Auto Online, because there's some pretty fun adversary modes that involve vehicles. Sumo is one of the best adversary modes in my opinion, and it's so simple and it's based completely around vehicles. So I think Rockstar really hit a home run with Sumo, and I think they know that, and I think what they're going to do in the future going forward is create this crazy new adversary mode that, like I said, looks to be coming into the game. I'm not sure if we will see this with the biker updates or if the one after it that looks to be all about vehicles and vehicle-based business opportunities. So anyways, that's all the information that I want to talk to you guys about in this video today. I know the topics were a little bit scattered, but I didn't want to make all the different separate videos for you guys. So I figured talking about all of them in this video would make sense because they're all really focused around the next update. So hopefully, like I said, you guys did enjoy this video. I will have one more video coming out today. Sorry, no stream, guys. Just had a crazy busy day, but I will be back tomorrow streaming, so that'll be a lot of fun. And as always, I'll keep you guys updated on my Twitter as well. But if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.